What quote hangs on your wall? Welcome to Goal Getting Quote of the Day. I'm Tony Woodall, your host, and I will share with you a great quote I've heard, read, or that's been shared by one of my guests on Goal Getting Podcast weekly show, where I ask, what quote hangs on your wall? Thanks for listening, folks, and I really appreciate it. Hey, goal getters, welcome to the show. I appreciate you showing up today and listening to our podcast. You had a choice of many, and you chose ours, and I do appreciate it. Today's quote is from Richard Branson, and this is the last in the series of Richard Branson's top 10 inspirational quotes. I may have already done one of these in the past, but they're always inspiring to me, and I hope they will be to you as well. I don't always agree with the things he says myself, but I take the best and leave the rest. As your last quote from Richard Branson said, if you find something in this series that you want to take because it was meaningful to you, it was the best, then I'm happy. You can find this series on the Virgin Entrepreneur website, and I have a link on our show notes page. Today's quote is from Richard Branson, as I said, and it is, when you're first thinking through an idea, it's important not to get bogged down in complexity. Thinking simply and clearly is hard to do. Thank you, Richard. I certainly understand that. And I, and many people, when thinking of the next cool idea, often get bogged down in complexity. We start thinking about how to make it work better, easier, smarter. The problem is we often forget to think simply and clearly. Sometimes doing things simply work. Steve Jobs was famous for making Apple products simple. The iPod was not complicated. It was simple to use. It was simple to understand. It was even more simple to understand what it did. Do you remember what it did? You're probably thinking about the wrong things, though. Steve Jobs created the iPod to do one thing. He said it simply at the beginning of the product announcement in 2001. It puts 7,500 songs in your pocket. Don't get bogged down in complexity when you come up with your next cool idea. Make it work as simple as you can. I just disconnected my monthly account with Buffer. I love Buffer and the Buffer app. It was so easy for me to post content to my many social media channels when I was commuting. It was just a couple of flicks with my finger. I love being able to get my posting scheduled and queued up while I was taking the BART train into work or back home. They provided great content also based on my profile. It worked really well and easy. They changed it. It's now more complex. It's still a great app for the desktop. I did most of my social media posts while commuting on my smartphone. It's too hard for me to use. For me. Did they get bogged down in complexity? Go out today and avoid complexity. Stay simple. Hey, goal getters, I want to help you get the goals you set and make this year the best year you've ever had. Do you want to achieve your goals? Do you want to walk your own path and go where no one has ever been before? Does your subconscious mind play goalie for the other team, blocking your goals and dreams? You can change your mind, and make it play for your team. I put together my goal achievement success system to help you do that. The Mental Bank program is a part of that and a major part to boot. I discussed the Mental Bank concept and program in 3 episodes on Goal Getting Podcast. Check out episode 34, Is This What You Struggle With? Check out episode 35, Is Your Mind Killing Your Dreams? 6 Steps to Stop It Now. And listen to episode 36 over and over again. Success is not an accident. Take that to the bank. Use the Mental Bank program and the 3 keys to successful goal setting, and you will have the best year of your life. You will change your subconscious mind into the goal-getting machine it was designed to be. Pick up your copy of the Mental Bank Ledger we discuss in episode 36 to use to reset your subconscious mind to work for your team. You can get your copy of the Mental Bank Ledger at goalgettingpodcast.com/MBL. That's goalgettingpodcast.com/MBL. The Mental Bank Ledger, along with the lessons taught in Goal Getting Podcast episode 34, 35, and 36, will help you get the goals you set. Contact me after listening to them and let me know how I can help. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the program. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these episodes. Go to our show notes page at goalgettingpodcast.com/QOD-165 and leave comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think. I would appreciate it. So go out today. Make it a great day. Thank you for listening. This is your host, Tony Woodall, with Goal Getting Quote of the Day and Goal Getting Podcast. Join us again tomorrow on Goal Getting Podcast, Goal Getting Quote of the Day. Go out and make today a great day.